Hey friend, so you're thinking about going on a cruise and you're not sure if you want to go on a princess cruise or a carnival cruise and you want to know the difference between the two cruise lines, then this video is for you. I have sailed on I'm actually on a carnival cruise right now. So this is my 51st carnival cruise. So I've been on a lot. I've also been on a lot of Royal Caribbean cruises. I've been on one Holland America, and I just took my second Princess cruise. So I don't know a lot about Princess cruises, but I can tell you from the two ships that I've been on what the differences is between Princess Cruise Lines and Carnival Cruise Lines. I'm going to tell you all about the differences in this video, so stay tuned. This is going to help you decide which cruise line is best for you. So there are a lot of differences between Princess and Carnival. I'm going to give you what I feel are the 10 most impactful differences between the two cruise lines. And if you're new here, hey, I'm Linnell and I live full-time on cruise ships. So let's go ahead and just get started with the 10 differences that I think are the biggest differences between Carnival and Princess. The first difference that I noticed, and mind you, I've only been on two Princess cruises, but the cabins are much nicer than the cabins on Carnival ships. And the two Princess cruise ships that I've been on are Sun Princess and Enchanted Princess. So not older ships, fairly new. When I was on Sun Princess, it was less than a year old. I just got off of Enchanted Princess, and I believe that ship is 6 years old, if I'm correct. So I'm going to be comparing those newer ships to the newer Carnival ships, which for me I haven't been on Jubilee yet, but I've been on Mardi Gras and I've been on Carnival Celebration. And I've been in interior cabins and balcony cabins on both cruise lines. Comparing Princess to Carnival, Princess wins this one. Princess, the cabin is much bigger. It has much more storage space. The layout is much more conducive to, especially me as a solo traveler. They have on most cruise lines, on most cruise ships in the cabins, there's a switch to turn the power on, the lights on to the entire cabin, and it's usually on just one side of one side of the bed. On Princess, they put it on both sides of the bed. I really like that. They also have really large nightstands, which to me is kind of important when you're going to hold things like your cell phone that you're charging overnight. If you have meds like me, sometimes you want to have a snack in the room, different things like that. They also have their nightstands have a drawer and then a little bottom compartment to put things in. And overall, I just enjoyed the cabin on Princess, the interior and balcony cabins on Princess, more so than the interior and balcony cabins on the newer Carnival ships. All right, the next difference is, in my opinion, Carnival cruises have much more a much more energetic cruise director and fun squad. Not all across the whole fleet, right? There's different personalities. The cruise director and the fun squad, nobody, Princess, Royal Caribbean, Holland America, nobody has anything on the energy that comes out of those people. I mostly see them during the sail away because living on cruise ships, I don't do a lot of the activities around the ship, which when you're on vacation, you're going to see them all the time. They are called the fun squad because they are going to make sure that you have fun on your cruise. But I mainly only see them at the sail away party and at occasional venues that I go to, activities that I go to. The third biggest difference between Princess and Carnival cruises is the food. Now, I didn't really go to the main dining room on Princess cruises, So it wouldn't be fair for me to compare that portion of it. I mainly ate at the buffet, so I'm going to be comparing the buffet food on Princess versus the buffet food on Carnival. And again, um, your mileage may vary depending on what ship you're on, but in my experience, Princess food is much better quality. Flavor is much better. The seasoning is just so good. They also have, in the buffet, they have more variety of foods than what I have seen on Carnival ships. So, yes, Princess for sure has better buffet food. Now, that's going to lead me to the next one, which is the included casual food options. Now, I'm going to actually give it a tie on this one because to me, Princess has the better quality of casual food options that are included, but Carnival has a much longer list and which comes with more variety of casual food. So take that with a grain of salt. Depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for way more options or if you're looking for better quality, Carnival has more options. Princess, to me, has better quality. All right, so back to the differences between the two cruise lines. And this is where I rock out, right? The casino offers. I didn't play in the casino on my first Princess cruise. On my last Princess cruise, I did play in the casino. I was up, down, up, down. I had a really good time in there. I knew if I got a free cruise, I wasn't going to be able to use it, but I still just wanted to play and have fun in the casino. If I find the picture, I'll put it up on the screen. I don't remember, but I ended up getting a lot of points. And when I got the free cruise offer, the cruises that will be offered are only up to 6 months. When I get free cruise offers with Carnival, they are up to, I've seen up to 18 months, I want to say. Mostly they're up to a year, they're out to a year, but I've seen up to 18 months that I recall. So Carnival is much more generous with their cruise offers. Also, I asked the casino host. I didn't do any online research, so if you are a Princess cruiser, then correct me. But I asked the casino host about where could I pick out if I was to accept the free cruise offer, where could I find the list of cruises? And they said no, they don't have an online account where you can go and research them. You have to call the number and then they will give you the and tell them which cruise you want to take, and then they'll, I don't know. This is not my specialty, so I'm only going by what I was told. I didn't do any further research. I just got off of that Princess cruise, had to go back to Atlanta for a family emergency, and then I got on this ship. So, and I want to make this video and get the information out to you. So maybe there's more to Princess cruises than what the casino host told me, but what the casino host told me should be the correct information, right? So yeah, overall I enjoyed the casino. It was popping. There were some machines that were doing great and some that, as usual, just take all your money. But I had a really good time in the casino. Um, and if I didn't already say it, I'm not going to be using that free cruise offer that they gave me on Princess. Let's see. The next difference between Carnival and Princess is, and if you've done any research, you probably already know this, but the Princess caters to a more older crowd. So the guests on the two Princess cruise ships that I went on versus the newer, that's what I'm comparing it to, the newer Carnival ships, is the Princess guests were just older. They were either my age or older. I saw very few people who were younger than me, whether in their 20s or 30s, teenagers or even kids. Hardly saw any of those. There were few and far between, whereas Carnival, I see a variety of all ages. The only time I see less of younger ages are these journey cruises, so 14 days or longer. But even here, I still see more kids and younger adults on even a 2-week Journeys cruise than I saw over on the Princess ships. So another difference between Carnival and Princess is, well, I guess I'll skip down to this one. Carnival ships have more water slides and fun attractions, right? So the two ships that I went on, they didn't have all the bells and whistles that a younger crowd would like. Carnival cruises have the water slides, they have the roller coaster on Carnival Celebration, just all the things that a younger cruiser would like more so than us who are over 50, right? So that is another big difference between Carnival and Princess cruises. All right, so rounding out the last few, number 7 is Carnival cruises are they are the low-cost leader, right? MSC is trying to squeeze in on them, but comparing Carnival to Princess, Carnival cruises are definitely much less expensive. So if you're going to go on a Princess cruise, you're going to spend more money. Even if they were the same itinerary, 7-day cruise on Princess is going to be more than a 7-day cruise on Carnival, even if they're going to the same ports, because that is just their pricing strategy, right? The number, I'm sorry, that was number 8. The number 9 difference between Carnival and Princess. Carnival has way more ships. Carnival has 29 ships currently in fleets that are operating right now. I'm not talking about what's coming up, what's in the process, what's coming soon. But right now, that is out here. People are sailing on them. Carnival has 29 ships and Princess has 17, which obviously means there's more flexibility, more options, different cruises that you can go on Carnival, different cruises to choose from on Carnival than there is to choose from with Princess. With that, it also means that, so Princess caters, they have 17 ships. They cater to older crowds and longer cruises, whereas Carnival has a mixture of these journey cruises that are 14 days or longer. Um, uh, they have 7, 8, 9, 10 days, and then they also have shorter cruises, 5, 4, and 3-day cruises. I'm not sure if they have any 2-day cruises, but the point is there's much more flexibility and variety in the length of the cruise that you have to choose from with Carnival and versus Princess, which again is going to impact the price of the cruise. And then last but not least, probably the least important to someone who is on vacation, but maybe very important to someone who lives full-time on cruise ships, and that is Princess Cruises still offers self-service laundry across the fleet, whereas on Carnival's newer ships, they do not include the self-service laundry room, so you do have to send your laundry in to them if you're going to get it done, or wait till you get home. All right, friends, so that is my assessment of Princess versus Carnival cruises. If I had a choice to go on either line, which would I pick? Of course, that is going to depend on what I'm looking for, right? If I am an older person looking for a more relaxed, less chaotic, less party scene, then and more quality in food, more quality in my cabin, more um, more quality in the peaceful places that I can read, relax, just chill, enjoy the ocean, then I'm going to pick Princess. But I know I'm going to spend extra money. If I'm looking for more of a party vibe, more of a variety of people and ages and demographics, and more variety in where I'm going and paying less, then definitely Carnival is the cruise line for you. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. And I do have more videos about Carnival and Princess. So take a look at these videos here and these videos here. see if there's something you're interested in, and I hope to see you on the next cruise. Thanks for watching.